Okay, return to warship.
Lord Captain, this is Vox Master Vigdis Suri Auditalaman speaking. I hope your heroic expedition was a success. What will be your further instructions? The machine spirit of this vessel is dead and defiled. It should be sent to the Omnissiah in a proper nuclear funeral rite.
Let's see, what shall we do with it? Bombard the vessel, let the dead follow the dead, send out the boarding party, let them destroy this unholy site, or send out the technicians to strip the vessel of anything valuable and make sure they keep quiet about what they are about to see. I'm no longer interested in the vessel, leave it to rot. Okay, let me destroy it.
As you wish, Lord Captain. The power of our main battery should be enough to penetrate the glacier and evaporate the vessel completely.
Good. So in full disclosure, I just updated to patch 1.5. Hopefully everything will go smoothly. I think reading the patch notes, I believe the biggest change that is going to affect this playthrough, that I'm most interested, I can say that, is Kibela. She was really nerfed down, and to be honest, for very good reasons. No matter how much she's my favorite character, but she was so overpowered. She was able to kill big enemies all by herself. So yeah, we'll see how things are. I don't know, I'm just guessing reading the patch notes. But for now, things look like they are working, including the mod, everything. Okay. Let's scan this, and then we're gonna go to Helios Rim Station. Anything? Oh, we have this.
The augurs have detected the remnants of an ancient mining ship that crashed on the planet. It looks like it was carrying equipment and settlers to a new mining site. Searching the ship might prove useful, but it carries certain risks.
Let's conduct a search, hopefully. Failed.
The ancient ship was extremely unstable. The search team had barely entered before the first collapse occurred, immediately claiming hundreds of lives. Despite suffering losses, the team managed to find and bring back the lone surviving extraction.
Okay. What else was here? So, let's see. How much plaster do we have? Oh my god, we have a ton of it. Promethium too. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's ignore that. So let's go here.
We welcome your lordship to Heretica's Rim, our humble trading station. I am Steward Pontius Locktan, here to offer our highborn guest only the finest wares and special ship modules. The helmsman's snort is heard over the internal Vox channel. A trading station? Pull the other one. Everyone in the Expanse knows that this is a pirate den where they peddle the stolen plunder. But to be fair, they never touch the customers, which is probably why they are still alive. Lord Captain, the ship's cannons are fully primed. The station is well fortified and its inhabitants will probably attempt to fight back, but we are stronger. Do you command we attack this hotbed of genetic aberration?
Revor, do you have any tactical recommendations for the assault?
I'd advise a decisive approach strategy. The station is well prepared for a long-range artillery duel. Rumor has it they traded with the explorators for improved macro cannon boosters and warheads whose spirits can adjust the flight of missiles. In a short-range battle, their guns will be less dangerous.
Heliochrome, this is Rel Van Valence. You surrender without a fight. Mutants come and I will grant you a swift death. Or the mutant stronghold will fall to arms. I wish to upgrade the vessel. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do some business with them, actually.
Perhaps you might be interested in macro cannons? Solid, robust, and in very, very good condition. You will crush any enemy with their power at your side.
Are those stolen goods, perchance?
Of course not. How can one steal from the wielder of such mighty weapons?
Let's see, can we do that? Profit factor, yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
May the new cannons bring you many glorious victories.
So what do we get? Medium range. We do 3 shots, dealing 14. I'm guessing they're better. Okay. I require more powerful engine. Let's get this one.
Take a look at this model. It will be a worthy acquisition for your flagship. The spirit of this machine is obstinate but fast.
But it did fail to carry its previous owner away from disaster.
Absolutely not. The previous owner was boarded at the docks. I apologize. I meant to say this merchandise is perfectly legal.
Okay. It's a deal.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, so we got stronger one. What rumors have been flying around lately?
Same old, same old. Rampaging pirates, nefarious smugglers, Xenos preying on lone ships. The valiant Imperial Navy alone fights them all, and we thank the God Emperor that we can enjoy its protection. There is a rumor about a lone Adeptus Mechanicus ship, an ancient hulk that is reported to appear in one system or the other, only to vanish the next day. Who knows why it broke away from the explorator fleet or what secrets it may hold? But this is just a tall tale, unworthy of your lordship's ears.
Okay, so Heriox Rim, this is Relvan Valencius. Surrender without a fight, mutants come, and I will grant you a swift death.
Emperor have mercy, what mutants? We are but a bunch of voidsmen, a collective of harmless traitors. I urge you to leave station orbit, or we will be forced to defend ourselves.
How can you prove the station has not been infested with genetic aberrations?
I humbly apologize for my impertinence, but the burden of proof lies on the accuser. Whatever crimes may be attributed to us, they do not include aberrant mutations, and I must warn you that we will not go down without a fight.
A mutant, one of you, revealed your hideout's existence to us before he died.
I cannot imagine why, but this heretic of yours slandered us from head to toe. Whatever possessed your lordship to trust the word of a mutant? Their thoughts are as unclean and disgusting as their bodies.
Okay, I believe you and leave Heriox Rim alone for now.
May the Emperor bless your good judgment. Let us forget this unpleasant incident and restore mutually beneficial relations.
Okay. Not yet ready to fight with them. Let's see. Need to invest a little bit on the spaceship. So, we need to repair this one. It's not completely repaired. Okay, so let's see. What did we get here? So, we got one that had... Okay, this one is an old one. Can we sell them? Yeah, add it to cargo. We don't need this one anymore. So this one has 3 shots, dealing 14 damage per shot. Whenever it hits an enemy ship hull, it has a 50% chance to start internal fires. Oh yeah, this is better. And this one goes to cargo. And this one... So this plasma drives provide 11 speed, and this one provides 12 speed. In addition, it grants 3 additional void movement points when ramming. Oh yeah, this is even better. Okay, add to cargo. So, I'm ready to downgrade this one a little bit. Can we downgrade even more? So, because we need to repair. We managed to repair. And now? Not enough scrap. Okay. So, let's do some colony management. What can we do on Janos? So we have this. And we have a cure for sloth. So this one we can do. Why we cannot do the other ones? The following project must be completed. Giants. Where's the giants? In the Protectorate Giants. Okay. Reputation with the Fellowship of the Void. No. A cure for sloth. So Rel gains the Neurosuppressant for the Rebel. Feature: all allies gain 5% athletics and suffer minus 10% less toxic. It's okay, not a big deal. Okay, so this is what? Chirurgeon Medikit. Restores 25%, effectively removes traumas. Oh my. This is what? Replenishing. Periodically can be replenished in batches of 5. Do not forget to collect them. Oh my god. So we can get medikits, super powerful medikits. Oh yeah, I want this one. So I don't need to return to the void ship to heal my traumas. Oh yeah, take this. And this is what? Rel gains advice of the Dark Sage. All allies deal 5% more damage to Xenox. Okay. Doesn't matter.
Lord Captain, the tech priests have made a sinister discovery on Kiava Gamma, a blasphemous machine built at the behest of the wicked Cubist Delphim. This mechanism is capable of picking up the whispers of the warp. It also occasionally transmits a discordant binheric melody to nowhere in particular, but no encrypted data or other threats have been detected. It seems to be a functional side effect of sorts.
Okay.
Of course, the idea of using a machine instead of astropaths to contact the voices of the warp may seem tempting, but this machine is teeming with corruption. Its fuel tanks are satiated with the liquefied souls of your subjects. It has enough for now, but someday it will have to be refilled.
So how could Delphim construct such a powerful and monstrous machine?
By defying the dictums of the Omnissiah and venturing into the perilous field of experimenting with warp technology. It is dangerous knowledge, but the ancient and incredibly complex vox core of the mechanism is much older than Delphim was. He probably found it here and made use of it to his own ends.
What are the risks of using this machine?
Typical of contact with the immaterium. It intercepts information from the warp, which puts the minds and souls of the staff serving the machine in jeopardy. The warp is treacherous.
I kind of feel like getting rid of it, but I'm not so sure. So let's see. What does my retinue think about this?
On behalf of the Inquisition, I hereby declare a ban on any contact with this device. It must be removed and given to our acolytes. Normally that would be all, but I will explain further, out of respect for you. The Inquisition can reap benefits from this heretical machine. Our trained acolytes are able to carry a vigil near it, carefully listening to the dark whispers of the spirits of the immaterium without succumbing to their corruption. We could discover their plans and warn the rogue traitor whenever any threat would loom over his domain. The demons wanted us to hear their vile speeches. Let them hear our righteous cry. Rel, let me summon the most zealous preachers who would dedicate their lives and zeal to reading a litany of fury and rage to this machine. Let the inhabitants of the warp hear our voice and fear us.
It doesn't look bad either.
This blasphemous creation must be anathematized and deconstructed. In the name of total knowledge acquisition, the principles of its operation must be inspected beforehand in great secrecy, requesting the right to investigate the heretical device before disposing of it.
Oh, you guys are not making this easy. So, okay, so if I destroy, I will lose efficiency and I gain this. Whenever the wearer is targeted by allies' ability, the wearer gains allies' fellowship bonus temporary wounds. Okay. What about Pascal? Gather a team to study. We get the transceiver. Switch the machine from receiving to transmitting. We will use it in place of the Colonies astropathic choir. Security 1, efficiency +1. Or then so be it, Argenta, shake the warp with the wrathful sermon in honor of the Emperor. So we gain the Emperor's voice, Drusian's complacency. What is this one doing? This all allies gain 7 persuasion. Or assign transmechanics to listen to the voices of the warp. Have them report on anything they hear. This gives us this. All allies gain 7 awareness, complacency -1, and security +1. And Henriks, take this horrible machine away. Actually, this is better. I mean, this is better. This is just this with the penalty. So let's do this one. Okay.
Thank you for your cooperation. The squad of the Inquisition's acolytes secretly requisitioned the corrupted machine. After a short while, some rather curious anonymous warnings began to arrive on Darganus, and each of them had undoubtedly been paid for with the blood and soul of a selfless defender of the Imperium. Thanks to the information overheard in the whispers of the warp, many heretical plots and blasphemous messages sent by the cult of the Final Dawn have been uncovered. The Protectorate has gained a new line of defense.
Well, let's hope so. So we get complacency plus 2 mechanism weapons 1. Okay. What can we do next? So it's Chapel of Enumeration. Only the revered and marvelously equipped temples of the Adeptus Mechanicus earn the right to become chapels of enumeration. Underneath their majestic values, Cybertorch exorcise devastation, wrecking digital rakshas, while Datasmith awakened the spirits of the blessed cogitators with arithmetical liturgies and lex prayers. So we get some explorators, 250. Okay. And this Lord Captain warship gains the Eye of the Omnissiah. This augur system is connected to the mighty cogitation blocks offered by the explorators as a gift to the rogue trader. Their computing power is so great that the augurs can pick even the slightest vulnerability in enemy defenses. So enemies suffer minus 10% to their evasion. So these planet's manufactorums are only as efficient as its logistical system. But that's true. Lex Mechanics predict a major growth in the world's overall manufacturing output if haulers and airships make way for powerful mech trains speeding along a web of long-distance railways. So we get, I mean, I have a lot of profit factor mechanics. How many I have? Mechanism. Ooh, weapons. So this would grow. Efficiency. What is this? Compassion for the Silent. Lord Warship gains the Metal of Metal features. Servitors have no feelings, but they serve, attempting to pay the rogue trader back for his merciful guardianship. So we get 20 hull integrity. That's not bad. A hospice of servitors will provide care for out-of-order automation, to the utter bewilderment of the Adeptus Mechanicus, and we gain also Iconoclast. This is very in line with my character. What about this? Kiavagama is successfully advanced and well defended to have the honor of hosting an Electro-Priest monastery, lighting up the sky with the mighty magnetic radiance. This formidable power complex will pour thousands of gigawatts of the plasmotive force on the planet's manufactorum. We gain quite a lot of profit. Complacency, security. What is this? This plasma drive provides 13 speed. This is not bad either. How much I have How much I have? So this one is 13. Can I compare? Oh yeah. So right now I have 12. It determines the number of jump movement points a ship. Void movement points. Void movement points determine how far a ship can move on their turn. 11 movement point determines to one cell of the battlefield moving diagonally. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, this will know. So we gain one more movement point. I don't mind this either. This. Profit factor explorators. This is not bad at all. The Vigil of the Technoguards. Lord Captain Retinues gains the Wisdom of the Tech Ward feature. Rogue Trader gains 10% tech use. Yeah, I mean, It's okay. It's not a big deal. Security and profit. This is kind of low. Efficiency, decree of diligence. Issuing this decree will significantly tighten production quotas, dooming laggards to being processed into corpse starch, which will encourage the most diligent servants. Oh my god, this is tough. This is nasty. Okay. So speed versus... No, that's... But this is also very powerful for me. The current value I have 157. So where am I? So to reach here, I need 157. I need 43 more. And this would give me the rogue trader and their allies spend 30% less momentum when activating a heroic act. You see, that's also pretty cool. But it's not guaranteed. Doesn't mean we're gonna arrive here, it's just gonna help. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go with the yeah, we go with a faster ship. This one. Okay, where it was. This. We go with this. Okay. So. Okay. So this is this. Generic mercy. This. Okay, complacency more than 4. Okay, and efficiency has to be more than 4. Rank, so this would give us grenades. Oh, I don't care about that. Zealot. Ancient and fearsome weapons. So this one medium. Look at this. This one gives 3 shots, dealing 24 damage per shot. While this one is... There was one here. This 3 and dealing 14 damage per shot. Oh my god. I mean, this can be really powerful. I'm looking at what's next. And this one... Oh, yeah, whatever. Rel gains the Bloody Underhive leader feature. All allies gain 5% melee damage. This is not very powerful. So this is Adeptus Arbites. This is the next one to go for. But meanwhile, let's look at what can we get now. So according to the new doctrine, the disenfranchised will be servitorized or disposed of through hazardous work. So this complacency goes to, and security. This one is missing complacency and reputation with Imperial Navy. Ugh. Yeah. So we gain... Okay, or this requires heretical, so this one doesn't help too much. We get some profit factor, some complacency, but we gain also heretical, which I'm not very willing to do. Lord Captain Warship gains the Pirate's Bane feature. That means 5% crit hit chance against pirates, 20% scrap for winning space battles. Ooh, this is not bad. Profit factor, we have 26 versus 40. Reputation with Fellowship of the Void has to be bigger than 8,500. Or this. Scriptorium School to teach the serfs to read and thus produce educated servants. I don't have a favorite right now. I don't know exactly. I could go with this just because of all the bonuses. Yeah, I go with this. Doctrine of Rationality. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, and Webos.
Lord Captain, a disturbing report has come from the quarries of Viabos 6. The convicts have lost their minds. They forget how to use tools. They huddle together and continue to stare aimlessly into space, even under the lashes of the whips, ruining the mining deadlines. Some are possessed with the urge to use their nails to scratch blasphemous symbols on tools, machines, and even their own bodies. The most mad have painted the walls of several mines from floor to ceiling with the symbols and then gone off deep into the mining tunnels. None of them could be found. The overseers consider it a ploy to divert attention away from the escapes and an impending rebellion.
What are those symbols being scratched out by the convicts?
It is hard to give these drawings any sort of intelligible definition. Unnaturally round circles connected by lines. The lines are interrupted by groups of dots. Some patterns follow a certain common logic, while others are unique. I can provide your lordship with pics of them. After examining the pict, you realize that the symbols are connected through a strange logical sequence.
What do my advisors have to say? Yep.
I am detecting an intriguing pattern in the drawing of the symbols left by the prisoners. Hypothesis: they have a practical purpose. Requesting clearance for the Adeptus Mechanicus to access the mines and investigate the specimens. Disappearing prisoners? What is the point of running away from penal servitude if the entire world is a prison cell? No, Shireen, these Ashmags have found some sort of smuggling tunnel network and are hiding there. And the drawings are their secret language, which they use to give orders to their fellow prisoners. I know some guys who can find such secret places and decipher these languages. If the convicts continue to disappear for no reason, then unrest will soon follow, whether out of fear or hope for the possibility of escape. To stifle this, we must put pressure on the convicts' leaders. My experience suggests that such people can hold more sway than any overseer.
Okay, so the servants of Omnissiah are hereby allowed to examine any convicts that demonstrate odd behavior. This will give me expert cryptographer. All allies gain 7 logic. The rogue trader servant has succeeded in identifying and studying the patterns in the peculiar drawings made by convicts on Webos 6. This is good. J. Have your savvy associates investigate exactly where my servants have wandered off to? So we get this trinket. At the start of the wear turn, they gain so many temporary wounds. Okay, Abelard is right. Have the convicts leaders stop this mess, or else they are going to regret it. So I get Watchdog of Webos 6. Harsh Overseer drive the crew in battle. The flagship gains 3 speed for the first round. Which is not bad. This is not bad at all. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this.
Those who have been exiled to a penal world for atonement and yet continue to sow disorder deserve no pity. Worn down by sophisticated interrogations, the leaders ordered the rest of the convicts to exterminate anyone who showed signs of insanity.